Hi, my name is Louise Grubb. I'm the founder and CEO of Q1 Scientific. We're here at our facility in Waterford where we have a pharmaceutical specialised storage. So what we do is we have these highly controlled chambers with temperature and humidity. We store pharmaceutical products, pharmaceutical samples, and those samples then are tested over a period of time to ensure that when you pick up your pharmaceutical product in your pharmacy, that they are safe and efficacious to the end of their shelf life. I had a company, we were in veterinary nutraceuticals, and so we're very familiar with the whole area of pharmaceuticals and what is required in terms of their standards. But it's really looking around to see what services were missing and what were areas that I thought that pharmaceutical companies would look to and that we could provide for them. So here in Waterford, we're actually the only company in Ireland that provides this specific service. Probably the most difficult part of setting up business is having the belief in yourself that you can actually do it, because it's always difficult to find finance, okay? But I completely believe that if the idea is good enough, you will raise the finance. The key thing is just to get started, because the absolute worst that will happen is that it doesn't work and you're back to square one. But if you totally believe in the idea, you'll actually find that you'll push it forward. Last year we were finalists in the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Awards, and that was a fantastic milestone because it's like a recognition by your peers that you're doing it right. I'm very proud of starting something completely from scratch. So this wasn't here before. It wasn't just us that wasn't here before, but this service wasn't available before. We've more than doubled our business every year since we started. We've recently taken over the adjacent building and we've started to move into there. And we have plans for further development, maybe outside of Ireland as well. It's always great at the very beginning when you start the business to have some supporters. You know, I've said that you need to believe in yourself and have your plan, whatever. But if you get knocked at the beginning, it can be very difficult to keep putting yourself up. And this is where the likes of supports from the local enterprise office would actually help, because you know, they might give you your first, obviously you look for funding and it's money and it's the supports, but there's soft supports as well, marketing supports, whatever. But once you get that first bit, you know, they help you put your business plan together, and if you convince them to give you money, you're on the road. You know, it's a bit of support, and at that early stage, somebody believing in you can actually be really, really valuable. Probably had the similar characteristics what my dad had, because he had started a business. He had business in Waterford for years and years, and unfortunately he died while I was setting up my first business, so I never really got to share it. But you realise how much you pick up at the kitchen table, so that while you say, you're never going to say, wow, that's my mentor, you should never say that about your parents anyway, but how much, you know, seeps in, and it kind of maybe gives you the confidence to go and try this because you've seen somebody else do it. So the business really in Ireland is expanding because the market is expanding. And we're also looking to Europe now and maybe duplicating this facility in another location, possibly sort of more central, maybe Belgium, where we can offer a similar service and leverage off the business that we have here. So those are the plans that we have over the next